Welcome back. Or maybe this is your first time here. Either way, I'm really glad you pressed play. This podcast is a quiet space in the middle of a noisy world, a place where you can slow down without feeling guilty for it. Lately, I've been thinking about how exhausted people are, not just physically, but mentally. There's this constant pressure to keep moving, to keep improving, to always be doing something meaningful. And over time, that pressure creates what I'd call mental fatigue. Fatigue means deep tiredness, the kind that rest doesn't always fix right away. We don't talk enough about how draining modern life can be. Draining means it slowly takes your energy away, bit by bit, until one day you wake up and feel empty without knowing why. And when that happens, people often blame themselves. They think they're lazy or unmotivated, when in reality, they're just overwhelmed. Overwhelmed is a strong word, but it's an important one. It means there's simply too much to handle at once, too many thoughts, expectations, and responsibilities all competing for your attention. Attention, by the way, is where your focus goes. And right now, your attention is here. That matters more than you think. One thing I've learned is that slowing down isn't a failure. It's a form of resistance. Resistance means choosing not to follow something blindly. In this case, it's resisting the idea that your value depends on how productive you are. Productivity, meaning how much you get done, has become almost a measure of self-worth. And that's a dangerous mindset. Mindset is basically the way you see the world. And if your mindset is constantly telling you that you're behind, you'll never feel at peace, even when you're doing well. Peace, in this sense, isn't about having a perfect life. It's about feeling okay where you are, even if things aren't fully figured out yet. There's also this illusion of control we chase. Illusion means something that looks real but isn't. We think if we plan enough, work harder, and think more, we can control everything. But life doesn't work that way. And accepting that, acceptance meaning allowing things to be as they are, can actually be very freeing. Freeing is the opposite of heavy. It's that feeling when you stop carrying unnecessary weight, emotional weight especially, weight that comes from comparison, expectation, and fear. Fear is another word we don't like to sit with, but it plays a huge role in how we live. Fear of falling behind, fear of disappointing others, fear of not being enough. Enough is a word that deserves more space in our lives. It simply means sufficient, complete. You don't need to add more to be worthy of rest or kindness. Worthy means deserving, and yes, you deserve softness, even on days when you feel unproductive. This podcast isn't here to fix you, because you're not broken. Broken implies something can't be repaired. What most people really need isn't fixing. It's permission. Permission to slow down, permission to feel, permission to exist without constantly proving something. So as this episode continues to play, let your shoulders drop a little. Let your breathing settle. You don't need to remember every word I say. Just let the tone sit with you. Sometimes understanding doesn't come from effort. It comes from stillness. And if there's one thing I hope you take from this, it's this. Your life doesn't have to be rushed to be meaningful. Meaningful means it matters. And simply being here, listening, breathing, and allowing yourself this moment, that already matters more than you realize. Thank you for spending these few minutes with me. I hope this episode gave you a small sense of calm and comfort. Take this feeling with you as you go back to your day or into your night. Be kind to yourself, move at your own pace, and remember that you're doing the best you can. Until next time, take care and breathe easy.